Okay guys, also, before we get started, please check the description before or after the video. Make sure you check the description. It's important. Anyways, main video. Okay everyone, who thought we would need an intro for the intro? Anyways, this video could have what is considered to be spoilers to some, excuse me, although I'm only spoiling possible locations in certain video games, aka Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, specifically that. Super Mario Galaxy, I suppose 1 and 2, and maybe some others depending on what you've played and what you've not played. But those spoilers don't matter really at all, to be frank. The only game here made in the last 5 years is Paper Mario Color Splash, so to finally get to the main intro with no spoilers, BTW. Hey everyone, first check out the original video. It's in the top right of the screen in the card section right here, right now. So check that out first. Seriously, for those spoilers, you'll find out what those could be in the video. I'm guessing you've already seen that though. Anyways, now that you've watched that, in this video, yeah, you have watched it, right? I explain my choices, reasoning, for the top 10 Mario soundtracks. This is incredibly scripted, isn't it? Because this video is scripted. So with that, let's get started. Now it's trash intro. Wait, I'll do what most YouTubers do. So if you want to see more, like, subscribe, and share. Also, can we get 100,000 likes 101/0 Also, I actually have spent about 5 hours making this video and a proper video with music, so please give this and that those likes and stuff, because I don't want those 5 hours to happen in vain, so I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't hate on me for spending 5 hours making these, and I know it's a little ridiculous and geeky, but please don't. Also, if you are going to comment, please comment something somewhat related to the video. It could be about something like Mario or music or something along those lines, you feel me? Or just say something nice, you could do Jiffy. But seriously though, this intro is like a 1-page long in script, which is brilliant. Also, Rip and Pepperoni saving time and doing homework. Anyways, number 10, we have Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Bumpsy Plains. Yeah, like that song's just a really good contrast of notes, and if I remember, I'll try and put it weekly here, like for every song, I'm just kind of put the music weekly here so you can hear me. Anyways, it fits the area's very overall theme well. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the background of this part of the video. I've not worked that out yet, but yeah, it's a very pretty theme, and I really like it. It's also fairly simplistic, which I like. Wait, excuse me, 1 second. I'm gonna sneeze. No, wait, maybe not. Okay. But it's extremely nostalgic for me because Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story was one of my first DS games, and actually that game was actually probably the one game that got me into reading, and in real life I am a fairly interested person in reading, so. And also I want to note that for some reason, the file for this song is a lot longer than many of the other files for other songs, and I do not know why that is. Maybe it's just more to it, I don't know, but I don't know. Anyways, number 9, Mario Kart Wii Wi-Fi waiting room. Gets you hyped to race, and it's fairly simple, has nice beats. There's not much to say about it, really. It's a much shorter file than the rest, and you probably noticed that watching the main video. Anyways, Paper Mario Color Splash, Ready Wrote, number 8. And also, like, yeah, for the last one, just simple, you know, like, not much can really be said about it. And then number 8, Ready Road, told you already. And that's probably the prettiest theme on here. It's just nice, you know, that's nice and orchestrated. I always can appreciate orchestrated soundtracks for video games. But also, if you listen closely, you can hear at the very beginning, and in some other parts, the hidden Super Mario Bros. 1-1 theme. Like, it's like, da, 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 da. Oh, I got a notification. Yee. Somebody uploaded a video. Is this any good? That's brilliant. Okay. Yeah, it's a really nostalgic song because I really like Color Splash. Probably my favorite Wii U game, one of my top favorite games of all time. I really like it. And also, it's just such a good game, and I really like Color Splash. And I know a lot of people didn't because it's fairly controversial, not as controversial as Sticker Star though, but it's just a very good game, and I would probably put it at my second favorite Paper Mario game, with Super Paper Mario in first, which I hopefully want to do next summer, if you're seeing this within, like, the next a couple months of me uploading this. Anyways, next of all, we have Super Mario Land v Overworld Theme at number 7. What I like about it, it's nice. It's nice beeps and boops, like, you know, it's incredibly simple and short because that's what the Game Boy was, and seen as, I think, Mario Land was either made in 87 or 89, so it's quite old, and because it was handheld, it couldn't be as good as the NES. Like, if you didn't know, Super Mario Land was a black and white game, so, yeah. And it's quite easy for the song to get stuck in my head, because it's so simple and so short, like, and it summarizes Nintendo's NES era quite well. And I actually like this a lot more than Super Mario Bros. 1 because I've heard that so many times. And I always do like remixes of that one. But for the time being at least, I kind of like the Super Mario Land 1 a little bit more. So, yeah. Number 6, Super Mario Sunshine, Delfino Plaza. It sounds really good in its location, and it fits the game perfectly. Like, it's because Super Mario Sunshine was kind of supposed to be a vacation, the whole game. Kind of makes sense because it's a very vacation-y sounding game. Or, well, yeah, never mind. Oh gosh, I need to cough, give me 1 second. Okay, now that I'm done coughing, so, next of all, the Yoshi music sounds very good. The only difference between writing Yoshi music and normal music is that they added like a tambourine or something or other, but I don't remember what it was. And I'll leave that music in the description if you wanna watch it and if I remember that. And also the sudden accents in certain into a part of a song sound really good. And I really like how it's, I think at least it's quite a few instruments, but it's quite a complex song, which I really like. And it's fairly nostalgic because, you know, if you've played Sunshine, you would know how I feel. Anyways, number 5, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, X-Naut Fortress. This is the one of spoilers. If, like, you know, X-Naut Fortress is a pretty leading title already, but, you know, just, if you haven't played that and intend on playing it, and have not beaten it yet, I would not recommend watching anymore, but I bet that's gonna be none of you, so, yeah. And it's kind of like nice techno music, I guess, and that's only an I guess because I don't hardly listen to pop music at all, because it sucks, and that's just my opinion, so no offense. And then both the main section of it and the second section sound really good, especially together. They're very complementary to each other, because there's one's like fairly complex, one's extremely simple. And the harmony contrasts the melody very well too, like the 5 notes in a row going up, like a 1-up sound effect, like except it's like super fast. Like it's except it's 5 notes and I did 4, but whatever. And it's perfect music considering you're on the moon storming the X-Naut base, which it's really cool, that moment in the game, if you've not played that. And it's perfect music for the end of the game. At least I thought that was the end of the game initially playing the game, because I forgot you actually go behind the TTYD in my first playthrough. And I have not played through it since, but if you have been watching my channel for a while, but I think none of you actually have seen as much, but my Paper Mario Thousand Year Door walkthrough, it's not a walkthrough, it's a playthrough, but I do hope to continue that sometime in the future. The reason I stopped it because it was so time consuming and I just didn't really want to do it. But I'll link the playlist here in the cards if you want to watch that. I've probably uploaded like 6 hours of it on YouTube so far, or more. Maybe 18 actually. I don't know, because every video is like 40 minutes long, and except for a couple, and it's all like, I uploaded one a day. I think it's 38 episodes in the series what I have so far. And I'm less than halfway through the game. Anyways. Next we have Super Mario Galaxy 2 Throwback Galaxy coming in at number 4. Okay, so gotta quote this. So now we're getting to the really good songs. Okay. So, remembering what happened when I first saw this in Super Mario Galaxy 2, I was at the world map, then I saw the little base structure that they showed of the galaxy, and I'm like, Whoa, I remember that. That's like Womp's Fortress or whatever it was from Super Mario 64. And it said Throwback Galaxy. I'm like, oh, and that's pretty neat. It's probably gonna suck though. When I went into it, it was really quiet. Then when you land, suddenly it's the upbeat. And like, I think I literally must have stood around in that entering little section and must have stood there for just 10 minutes listening to the music. I think I got my brother to come listen to it, even though he hadn't like not played Super Mario 64 at all. And as I had played Super Mario 64 about 2 years ago for my first time, that was a really cool moment. So yeah, and it gave me a lot of nostalgia, and it was just really cool. And it's a very, very good remix, definitely. And it gives you a very good feeling inside, even if you haven't even played Super Mario 64 before. Yeah, Super Mario 64 before. And both parts of the song sound... Gosh, 1 second, my throat's dying. Okay, yeah, I had to cough some more, because I must have, like, snot in my throat or something. That's what happens when you eat ice cream, kids. Eat, but not really. Hopefully not. So anyways, both parts of the song sound very, very good in contrast to each other, the A part and the B part, and that was the case in the whole original game, but it sounds a lot better in this version, so. And it's very good jazz music, if you could call it jazz music. It's really nice. I would ask my band director to actually let us, like, play it sometime, or the jazz band director at least, like, it'd be cool if we could play it, but we probably never will. And it's also kind of memories of struggling at Super Mario 64 when I first played could have been in a proper Mario game, Nintendo would felt like it. So yeah, enough said. Anyways, it's a very nice beat song. That was perfect grammar. But it has really nice beats, and it's just a really good song. It's, for a while, it's been it was my study jam in school. If we could listen to music, I would listen to it. And I really like that high quality organ and the one part at the end of a B. At the second time run through of the B section, which is kind of specific, about 3 minutes into the song. And it has a really nice spring sound effects in some parts. And it's a very nice tune, and it gets stuck in my head really easily, but in a good way. And I already said it's surprisingly good study music. And it's very refined, but I would definitely not say elegant. And considering it's Waluigi pinball, that kind of fits it perfectly. And also, to explain a little bit more why I think it should count, was because I would have put Waluigi pinball, the DS or 3DS version, on this list somewhere. It probably would have been like number 7. So I'm honestly not sure it really matters that it was a remix version. And Super Smash Bros. Brawl is a Nintendo game, and I believe it was somebody that works on Nintendo that made the song. Like, I know it was somebody that worked on the game, and the game was made by Nintendo, but I'm not sure it's like a Mario employee or whatever, I don't know. Anyways, number 2, Super Mario Galaxy, Gusty Garden Galaxy. Oh gosh, the nostalgia is real! All caps BTW. And this song, it's perfect, it's simply perfect, and No, it sounds like space and Nintendo and everything Mario and space related. Like, it's such a good song. This song gives me goosebumps every time. My eyes get watery almost every time. We're getting watery now. It's just such a perfect song for such a perfect game. Like, and I believe they have done this song. It has been remixed once already. That's kind of fast considering it was only made in 2007. It was remixed at the end of 3D World, and that was made in 2013, I believe. And it was remixed for the final level of 3D World being Champions Road, I believe it's called. I really want to talk about Champions Road, but like, yeah, 3D World was kind of like my Galaxy back in the day. That was before I had Galaxy, and like, seriously, I should check us sometime, but I think I've spent at least like 150 hours on 3D World. Not nearly as many as I have on Galaxy, but yeah. And also, you may be thinking, if your perfect song is number 2, what could be number 1? I hope you've already watched the video and remember. Well, something that's even more perfect. Something that reminds me of a time when I was 8, which would be good nostalgia. And something that reminds me of home. 3-second pause in brackets. I probably said too much there, didn't I? And you're supposed to remember anyway because you saw the actual video first, right? Anyways, number 1. Number 1. Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy Comet Observatory. The third one specifically. Like the third Comet Observatory track. Because that's probably the best version of it. The other two kind of sound like childish, but the third one sounds really nice. Anyways, this song really feels like home to me. And again, it's a perfect song. And I get crazy amounts of nostalgia from this. This and Gusty Garden probably give me the most nostalgia. And the Comet Observatory was basically my home for a couple months playing this game. Like, I think this is literally one of 2 video games that I played for about almost a 6-month span. Like, I think I started playing it. Like, I got it for my birthday when I was like 8 or something. I think it was. No, that's too long ago. I don't know. It was after I got my Wii U, and that was... Okay, so I was... Okay, never mind, I was like 10 or something. Whatever. But I just get very good memories from this song, because this is one of the only very few video games that I played for a couple months. And I think 6, because every Friday night, I would just stay upstairs, play my 3DS for a while. But when we get supper, I would head down here and not go up until my parents told me I had to. And that's basically how I walk into video games, so. Yeah, I wish that was how everybody could play video games. That'd be really good. And then, of course, you play with each other. That's even better. Which is what I was not able to do because my Wii U was downstairs and nobody wanted to be downstairs with me at the time. So, yeah, because, you know, nobody really wanted to be downstairs. Anyways, yeah, again, it's a perfect A section and a perfect B section, especially the A section. The A section of the song is very, very, very good, and I love it. Like like, you know, that's such a good song. Like, and a lot of my good friends probably know that tune, and even people that hadn't even really played Mario know that tune, which kind of says something. I'm thinking specifically of one somewhat mediocre friend of mine from a couple years ago. So, yeah. Anyways, outro. I think this is. Oh nope, not the outro. That's later. Also, by the way, I understand that a lot of you might contradict my opinion on this one. Many of you would put Gusty Garden Galaxy first, and I can definitely see why, but this one is much more soothing to me, and it makes me feel better inside than Gusty Garden. Gusty Garden just kind of gives me goosebumps, it makes me happy, but this one kind of makes me feel homey and more comfortable and less scared if I am scared or whatever it was, so. And this song would always help give me a good day, while Gusty Garden might not. Gusty Garden might give me tears. Anyways. Outro redirected is written. And with that, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Did you agree with my list? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, tell me your top 10 Mario soundtracks in the comments while you're at it. So, also, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share because it really makes me feel happy, and I appreciate it. Plus, since it took me so much time, I'm not sure what that is. I think it's supposed to say to make. It says, oh, May, so sure, I'll do to make. Plus, it took me so much time to make these videos, and I don't want all that time to go to waste, so it really helps me out and makes me feel like I didn't waste time, because I probably would if nobody views this. And nonetheless, thanks for watching. Also, rip script, 5 pages long, very derp. Okay, so now I'm just gonna have to talk about some random stuff for a couple minutes. Look at all these end screen cards. You should click all of them. They're so beautiful. You feel me? Like, it's so perfect. Like, look at that one to top left. Oh, wow. Look at that one to top right. That's incredible. Oh, wow. There's 2 more also. Oh, you can also go into, like, below the video and you can subscribe to my channel and like the video or comment. What? Yeah, depression, guys. Help me out, but just kidding, not depression. Yeah, have a good day. Click on all the cards now!